Hello everybody, here I am, glittery again. I can't really say too much about it, but there is a reason why I'm glittery. And these glasses do not fit me, but I just wanted to do them for the photo in the beginning bit. I've had these for ages and I literally had to clean them because they're that dusty because I haven't used them. But literally they just fall. I think I got them from Poundland. But anyway, I've had them for ages and I might actually be using them in something which I am doing, which if anybody knows about it, do not say a single thing. But basically I'm doing a new music video for Doris, which I'm sure you all know, and it is in work in progress. It's quite a big thing, is this? So it's got a lot of work, and I can't say too much about it. You might know, so I'm not going to say much about it, but it's just going to be very, very exciting. But what I can tell you is that I've been invited to a little event. Well, it's not a little, it's actually quite ginormous. I got invited like last year, but it's coming up to the time of me going, which is about next week. So I'm going to show you what it is. So this is a leaflet. So this is for the National Shire Horses Show. So a Shire horse is, well, it's that basically. It's a massive, big, beautiful beast. And I did a video on one of the horses because there's this. It's basically like a bear place, and they have all these horses, and it's like I did a video on them before. But I just happened to be inside the area, and there was Santa Claus there as well. But after doing that video, they invited me to go to their big show. Now this is the biggest gathering of Shire horses inside the entire world, right? This is massive. I was watching videos about it, and people have come over from Germany, from I think like from Australia, absolutely everywhere. Like I'll probably go there and it'll probably be like the whole of the world, just all in different languages. I'll be like, oh, you're from there, you're from there, and I think it's going to be absolutely massive. So it's very exciting to do this, to get VIP access. Murray says I'm a guest of honour. I don't know if that's true or not. I think I'm just supposed to be like there. Apparently I'm supposed to have a chaperone, which I don't know how that works. But they'll probably get a bit tired after following me around for the day because I'm bang, 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 fast, fast, fast. Hence the reason why I get videos done so fast is because I'm quite fast. Sometimes people find me hard to work with because I'm just bang, bang, bang. But when you do find people that work with are wonderful, it's absolutely amazing. But yes, I'm going to this. They sent me the leaflet and stuff, and you can see all about it. You can go yourself actually. I think it's quite a good, affordable thing. And there's just like loads of horses, but there's also stalls as well, isn't there? Like there's loads of different things. So you best go there. It's not far. Where's it at?
Staffordshire.
Staffordshire. Yes, which I don't actually know where that is, but it's somewhere in the world, or at least it's country. Anyway, I'm going to ask you a question, right? And I want you to answer this, okay? But I'm going to reveal it at the end of this live. So I'm going to give you a little explain, a little trick thing. So this is what am I talking about? Is what I've written here. I'll say that anyway. I can withstand 70 minus 70, isn't it, degrees. Okay, I can stand this.
Wind chill.
Wind chill. I can stand grade 5 hurricanes. I mean, that's quite achievement. I can be dropped off a skyscraper building and not be damaged. And I can also be hit by a flying bullet. So like a gun. Fast. And in 1979, I was inside a hotel that had an explosion, and I through all of the rubble, the only thing that survived was me.
There was a fire and an explosion in Maryland. And the only thing that was left intact was me. What am I?
Yes. What am I? Not me, obviously. If I was, then I'm doing well. But not me, no. Yes. So what is it? What am I? What is it? What is it? Is it living? I mean, I'd probably not. But what is it? So please do try and guess what that is. Now, we're going to move on to a news story, which was the first news story I found this week, and I was very chuffed after I found it. I thought this was a brilliant news story. Now, a runaway freight train. Yes, I mean, you don't often get these at all. Now, this is a runaway freight train, and this is in India. And this train has gone 45 miles unmanned, so undriven, nobody driver. And this is not a purpose thing. This is not one of these modern, driverless trains. Basically, what has happened? I'll show you the video in a second. Well, should I just show the video first?
I'd show the video.
Right,
it's quite incredible.
So
this isn't been driven. It has nobody in it.
It does have writing on it. Is the sound?
There is nobody on that, and that credit is to Sky News for the video.
Yes. So these videos have been going viral of people at the platform filming this train going past. Now this train was free to just go for about an hour and a half, but it wasn't supposed to be doing this, clearly. Basically what happened was that the pilot, you call them pilots, don't you?
It does on here, yeah. It
Yeah.
says it's
Person
pilot
drives
in
the
India, yeah.
Pilot and the assistant pilot both got off the train, and they don't know why, but as soon as they got off, the train went. So they don't know why it got off, and they got off. There's an investigation into that. And also they don't know how it set off. I suppose it must have just not, left the handbrake on.
So it's set off.
And now the way they stopped this was they had emergency brakes, which you would think did a deal, but I don't know how they set them off. But emergency brakes, stones on the track, and they also passed it onto another track that went uphill, which they said that help with gravity. I don't know this person's name.
Pratik Srivastava, director for the Ministry of Railways in Jammu and Kashmir, told CNN. Due to reasons unknown, the locomotive pilot and the assistant pilot got off. As soon as they left, the train started rolling down. They could not get back on it.
And then Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. At least 4 people have been suspended following an investigation. And the investigation into this, and also investigation to station, where it set off, which is...
It's Kathua railway station, that's where it set off from. God knows where it ended up, 46...
I mean, it's travelling
46 away.
miles per hour, which is quite,
It's it's just unbelievable, isn't it?
I mean, the thing is, you think, how could they take so long to catch it? I suppose it's constantly moving.
Well, how did they stop it? You can't just jump on it, can you?
No. But it's like constantly moving. And if you're travelling 46 miles an hour, then it's obviously you
travelled over 46. I think it said 62. It got up to.
Yeah, so it's
oh no, hitting speeds of 46 miles per hour.
But it
sorry.
travelled 45 miles. So that's quite a distance. So you'd have to.
Well, it was travelling for an hour and a half.
You'd struggle to get to that place in that time. So you'd obviously have to call somebody else and then call them and say, right, look, we've lost a train. They're gonna.
We've lost a train.
The human instinct is gonna say what? Not just get on with the job.
I knew I left something here. Now, what was it? Oh, that little old train.
I bet you'd limit. But the 4 people that got suspended, obviously, be the 2 pilots. I mean, you'd be pretty thinking. Oh,
it went
great.
that way.
Well, down the one-way track, yes.
Yeah, it's gone that way.
Yes,
Anyway, good night.
Once it got on board, just loads of glass.
No people. Don't worry.
Well, I mean, there was a few carriages.
Like about 50.
But apart from that,
nothing to worry about.
I think there was so nice dresses coming down the same track.
That leads us nicely onto a story.
But I don't know. Shall we do it then?
Yeah. Can I do some comments?
Yes.
Because otherwise I get a bit confused. Tracy loves the glasses, obviously.
Obviously, by Neville.
Neville loves the sparkly look again, obviously. Tracy loves the outfit, obviously.
Can't go on forever unless somebody funds my outfits.
Tracy put a question mark. I think that's for your thing. Do you think you should quickly read that out about the people that have joined?
Yeah, so
because there's going to be a lot of people that are totally confused.
There's a question
that you've got to answer.
There's a question you've got to answer, which is I'm talking. How do you call it? Third person, is it?
No, you're just saying that.
No,
What am I?
I'm talking about an object, so I'm saying what am I? So what am I? I can withstand minus 70 degrees wind chill, or just chill.
Wind chill.
Is it wind chill? Yeah, it's wind chill. Grade 5 hurricanes. I can be dropped from a skyscraper building, undamaged, and I can be shot by a bullet and still survive, perfectly fine. And in 1979, there was a explosion and fire inside a hotel in
Maryland,
and I was the only thing found inside the bubble still intact.
What am I? So please comment if you know what it is, and we'll reveal all if nobody's got it.
It's so shocking.
So yes, I've got to Neville, Tracy, I've done them. Kevin Wood's Workshop, good evening everybody. Good evening. Curbside Classics, evening. Robert, hi both, hope you're doing well. We are, thank you, Bob. And Jason Woods, hi, sorry I'm late. So, doesn't matter, we just reread it out for you. And Clown Copyright says, hello Matilda and Jane.
Hello.
So, yeah. So, if anybody knows can think what that is, comment.
Something that can pretty much withstand all.
Everything, really.
Fire,
I can do fire, heights.
Explosions, chill, coldness. You know, it can pretty much do it. All the elements, can't it?
So have we nicely moved on to that one? Are we?
Yeah.
Are we going to leave
So I
that
just
for
mentioned
last?
Sir Nigel Grizzly. Just do it.
Do it.
I think so I mentioned Sir Nigel Grizzly earlier.
Sorry, a little bit
And-
of a slip up there.
My friend Mark Battersby, who I met at Hellifield Station, sent me this video today of Sir Nigel Grizzly, which is my favourite steam train, and I have been on a footplate of it.
Just to tell you all that, if you didn't know,
Yes.
if you hadn't seen it on the
I shall
YouTube
be
vid,
on it moving one day.
she should be driving it.
Though, I'll show you just a bit. Well, I'll just say this little story. I don't often actually go on trains to say how much I do trains. And recently I've had to be on trains quite a bit. And every time I go on them, I always think I'm just going to die. No, I really do. If there's a creak or anything, I just think, right, it's it. I was on the train, my auntie, and she went to the toilet, and it started making this noise, and I thought, oh no. And it started feeling weird. So what I did was I said to my mother, I said, love you.
You did.
Just in case. I just sent you a message, that's why you got that message. I just said, just in case.
I didn't know you'd sent it from that. I just thought you'd sent a random message saying love you. I didn't think you'd sent it because you thought you were going to die.
And my auntie didn't notice. I don't realise.
I didn't even know that.
I did also have a cold, so mine might be messed up a bit. But
You are very emotional.
yeah, it can be shrunk quite easily. But anyway, here's the train video.
This is courtesy of Mark Battersby.
Yes, so let's press play.
That was through Doncaster Railway Station today.
Thank
you very much, Mark.
She just said you didn't tell me that. I thought, well, I didn't really want to tell you that. I was, you know, not very brave.
You didn't tell me that.
A public thing. I think I told somebody.
I don't think you did.
Who did I tell? I told
Not me.
somebody.
Thank you very much, Mark, for sending that in, by the way.
I can't remember who I told. I told somebody though. Anyway, yes, thank you very much for sending that in. Let's find the next news story.
Oh, let's.
Let's find it. Right. So, have you ever been assaulted by a very vicious driver? Well, we probably all have been, you know, if we've been crashing into it or somehow we've probably all been assaulted by some form of vicious driver. But this person was assaulted and he was a traffic warden. So I'm going to show you the clip now. It's very fast, so I'm going to try and explain a little bit and I'll explain a bit more detail. So basically this person has been, gave the person a ticket, which I suppose is his job technically, to give somebody a ticket if they've been parked there or legally, which he was illegally parked.
Illegally parked his
illegally
van.
parked his van, and this is what happened. So I'll show you the little
He's
clip.
in, just wait a minute, just to explain.
So
He
the man's
just point where he's
inside-
in. He's on that side, on the other side.
So there's a man inside.
This side. He's
This
got
side.
his door open. You can see his door open on the top corner there.
So he's parked inside this, and the reason why he's got this video is off the body cam of the traffic warden.
and the traffic warden is
I'll
now
probably do it
got.
this way.
The traffic warden is now going to put a thing on it, a ticket on it.
Right, so let's press play.
Did you say that?
So obviously it's quite a bit, you know, like there's a lot going on there.
It loses sound, so it's obviously it is. But I don't know why it loses sound. That was definitely the video.
But basically what's happened is he's sat inside the van, he goes and gives him the ticket, then he goes back to take the photo of the van, and as he's taking a photo, the guy comes out, and so he's obviously quite fast, and comes and attacks him to the ground. So, this is it Coventry?
It happened in Coventry.
Yes, Coventry. And as you can hear, he said, "Did you see that?" Which because he was with somebody else, and they also got physically and verbally attacked by the person as well. And the City of Coventry Council said that the incident of basically the person attacking him, big words, says that this has increased of people kicking, punching and spitting on their people doubled since 2020. So in that 4-year time, it has doubled to, doubled is quite a big amount, isn't it?
Unless there was only one incident. then it's
too
only
wet. It's only one incident.
And then there's only
two.
two. So they doubled. It's only 2 incidents, isn't it? It's not a lot then. I mean, it is a lot if you're obviously the victim.
But also, what's happened is people also they say that their male and females often have their traffic wardens often get either kicked and punched, spat on, drinks thrown at them, even traffic signs being driven into, and a lot apparently happens so much. I can understand, say, if you were parked there and, you know, I don't know whether you own a property or you've been there for like 5 minutes and somebody goes and you can say, oh look, why are you doing this, mate? You know, it's ridiculous. But I wouldn't exactly take them to the ground.
I think it's a bit harsher anyway.
I mean,
It's to beat the hell out of somebody just because whatever they're doing.
I personally always find them as a damn useless, the traffic wardens.
Oh, they are,
yeah.
They
Yeah,
are. I can understand that.
Because, you know, they're always, you know, parking, you seriously, like, you streets are dead, right, and you're moaning at me for parking there.
They were a bit, round us. I tell you what, though, we did a job in Chorley, Billy and me, and there was double yellows outside, and there was nowhere to park to put the stuff in. Anyway, we're on the double yellows, and the traffic warden came round, and we just thought they'd be like the ones from Morecambe, so we thought, oh God, here they come. And he came up and he parked on double yellows, so we have nowhere else to park. And it was a road which didn't need double yellows. It was off. It wasn't a driving road. It was to go around some houses and this thing. And he turned around, and she turned around, sorry. And I said, there's nowhere to park. And she goes, that's fine. She said, will you please move if anything comes and needs to get through? But she says, you've left enough room. And she says, I'll keep coming round and just speaking to you. And I thought, God, that's so normal. That is just working together, isn't it? And she was absolutely fine. And I thought, why isn't everybody like that? And I said, yeah, of course we'll move. And nothing came round because it wasn't a main road. It wasn't a busy road, and it was just using common sense.
We had a place where it was garages, which obviously garages need to get out.
He was a nightmare.
And we obviously, I suppose, if you park in front of a garage, a person needs to get out. But they knew we owned the garage, so obviously we're gonna have to get out, and they were constant. And the thing is, also we were building the place, so we had to load things, and imagine loading things having to go to the car park 20 miles down the road.
And they were just like, they'd load, you're allowed 5 minutes, so you'll have to load, but if you leave it 5 minutes, then you get a ticket. So it became dangerous because you were racing down the scaffolding to make sure that you threw something in the wagon to not get a ticket. It was madness because it wasn't blocking anything.
I think, apparently, the person, their wife owned a shop. I know it's obviously him, but they owned a shop, and they used to say to the wife, to the person who was a traffic warden, say, oh look, they've parked there for that long and go give them a ticket. So it's like teamwork.
Naughty.
I know.
Dirty.
So people can be a bit, like that. So that was somebody who took it to extremes, though.
Yeah, that's slightly excessive for anybody.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough having a little go, but just don't.
Fair enough having a shout and stomping your foot, but kicking 7 bells of crap out of somebody is very pleasant.
Now, nearly 3 years ago, this French bulldog, a beloved French bulldog, went missing. And the family, it's called Kashi.
Oh, sorry, I'm not concentrating. I'm reading comments. Sorry, Kowalczyk. It's a very difficult name. I'll spell it, and then anybody can just pronounce it how they want. Kowalczyk.
If you catch that. They said that even they admitted that the fact they gave up hope after a long time, because of obviously the dog didn't appear. Now this dog went missing, which her name is Tina, went missing in May 2021, in London, a certain part of London, but never mind, a certain part of London, and they immediately informed police of the theft, and they sent out thousands of posters. Doggy missing posters, to people and across their local area, and still then, even though all them efforts, never saw the dog. However, last week, more than 200 miles away, where's it at?
In Accrington.
In Accrington, a couple, a neighbour, saw this dog wandering around this abandoned, sort of just not derelict building house, and reported it. And due to the fact of this family keeping their records updated, the for the place, which is Heavenbird,
Chingford in London. They were
No.
Hyndburn.
In Hyndburn,
Council.
The council, Jane
Jane Grady.
Jane Grady. With a police officer called Jane Grey, so I keep thinking of that. Very nice lady. Was able to identify her owner. She said, I'll show you a picture.
That's why I wasn't concentrating, because I'd put the picture on this iPad that you're on, so I had to find the picture.
She said that the fact of that rescuing lost and or stolen pets with their families, returning with their families, is the most rewarding part of my job. It's rare to see a dog found so far away from in such a long time.
Yeah, so 3 years, and they got it back. That's pretty unbelievable, really, isn't it?
My cat went missing. I wonder if I'll ever get him back.
Right.
Oh no.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out time.
Do you want me to shout out?
You can shout out.
And now, because you read it? So, can you read that?
I build your game computers.
Yeah, Love Bug Computers.
So this is, I'll show you the picture. This is
Love Bug Computers. And it's run by Jason Woods. And if you remember last week, we asked anybody to send in their businesses that would take cash to give them a boost and to keep cash going. And this is Jason that sent his in. And he builds computers. It says build gaming computers on there. I think he might do other computers, because we were speaking to it about a normal one and we don't do gaming. So, but yeah, if you need anything doing with your computer, there you go. Shout out. So it's he's on YouTube. Jason Woods on YouTube, and it's Love Bug Computers.
Shall I do the next week. I have to. I'm just going to double check that this is right. Next week I am doing the Shire Horses show. So I'm going there on Saturday. So obviously I'm going to be going there. So let's have a look at my diary plan. Saturday the 15th, Saturday the 16th. Wait, what day are we on?
We're on the 2nd of March.
Yes, so
next Saturday.
Saturday, I'm going to have to change it to Sunday. I know I've done this quite recently before, but I'm sorry, but I have a lot of things on Saturdays for some reason. But I'm going to have to change it to Saturday. I know it's Mother's Day, but...
So will people be watching? Do they want us to do it?
Yeah, because obviously I know Mother's Day, like, I'd be trying to get people together to do this filming, and I knew Mother's Day was just a no-no, because I knew everybody had something on that day. So it depends if you want to do it. Yeah. What do we agree?
Yeah, well, so people can comment if they want it, and then we'll do it. They can comment afterwards, can't they?
Yeah. Shall we do the big reveal?
Yeah. So has anybody got it?
Has anybody guessed this object?
Robert's. Should I go back to the comments first of all? Did I say? I said about Jason. Hi. Sorry, I'm late. So anybody that's on live chat now, if they're interested in the computers, Jason Woods commented which was the Love Bug Computers. If anybody wants to needs a computer. Tracy said a tin of beans. No. Robert Mitson says about, was it a ghost train? Neville says, is it Aldi scones? Erin says hi. So nobody's got it. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This.
And sorry about it being so dirty. It's Billy.
This is Billy's.
Oh. Broken it.
Oh, it's broken. It's clearly not that good. Useless Stanley. Useless Stanley flask. Yes, the thing that does it all. It's a Stanley flask. No, I'm not sponsored by Stanley. It just happens to be very interesting. Now, this is a Stanley flask. You might know Stanley as one of those viral things where they have these big mugs with cup things with a straw, and they have the same thing. But this is not. This is the man's version, and the original version as well. And they have loads of different sizes, and it can be hot for 24 hours, cold for 24 hours, so what liquid you put in, and it can keep ice for up to 5 days, and it has a full life warranty. So if I got a gun and shot this, it'd survive, but I'd be quite worried because it might bounce back at me. But if I put this in a massive explosion, it'd survive. If I drop this from a story building, a skyscraper story building, which I would like to try, it would survive. Probably make a hole inside the pavement.
So the next YouTube video coming up.
Yes. I wonder if I can get one that nobody's downstairs. And it can survive grade 5 tornadoes. I mean, it's a fair thing. I mean, literally, I just thought this is a flask. I mean, it is still a flask, just a very impressive flask.
So Billy came back with it, and that's why it's so filthy, because Billy takes it on his digger and stuff like that. And then he started reading it, and I thought, good news story.
Interesting. But hasn't a label off it, has he? Should I take the label off it?
I think you can do if you want. his label off. I was reading some comments. No, it's his flask.
I've started.
No, he likes reading it. He'll get confused, yeah.
Well,
He likes reading it every time. Seeing how wonderful. No, yeah, to glue it back on. You can't take his label off. Gee. So Yusuf has put Stanley Super Flask and Tracy says flask. Yeah, but I think that was afterwards.
You can't get away with it. Oh, sorry, I just forgot to reply.
Yeah. You can't get away with it after we explained it. And Jason says, thank you for the shout out. I was in the loo when you gave the shout. That was 2. That little shout wasn't one. We gave 2 shout outs, Jason. So there was a bigger one. So,
stinks of coffee. Who in a right mind?
and Robert
coffee?
says, I meant the train journey that Matilda thought she was going to die. So I don't know what comment that was back to. Was it a ghost train? Right, okay.
Well, when I was going to die.
Yeah.
Well, it was just creaking and it was going backwards and forwards and going around these corners and it looked old and I was thinking... I have fought it many times that I've been on trains.
Right, well, thank you, everybody.
I'll probably, if I was on a steam train, I'd probably be happy as chuff.
And thank you, the
I
channel.
have been actually. When I was on steam trains, I had no stress whatsoever. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, the older things, I'm fine on, but the newer things, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, but steam trains are pretty well built, aren't they?
Mm.
So thank you
Not
for watching,
trouble,
everybody.
it's
We've had 25 people, which is brilliant. It's increasing every month, every time, or keeping the same. It's not going down, so we're getting really good viewing figures.
So thank you.
Between about 400 and 600 views, so
supporting
it's over the moon. Thank you very much for watching and
Thank
supporting Matilda. And remember, send your stories in. Send your stories in.
And don't forget to look out for videos.
Yeah.
Videos. Okay.
And Jason says, thanks so much. And your PC is almost ready. So, yeah. Well
thank you
done,
all, and
Jason.
I'll see
Thank
you
you
all
very
later.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching and speak to you soon. And remember, if you want a shout out, if you still take cash and you want a shout out for small businesses, message me on here or matilda12@live.co.uk. And if you've got any stories, exactly the same, send them in. We need stories.
Thank you all, and I'll see you later.
And
don't
Kevin
forget,
Wood's Workshop.
next week.
Kevin Wood's Workshop says thanks for the news.
You're welcome.
Next
Thank
week
you
is
for
on
watching.
Sunday, but I'll put on the community on the YouTube. I'll put
The
a
same
thing on
time,
there.
just Sunday.
Just same time on Sunday.
Unless you break down at the show, then probably just do it inside the car. But
And Robert says bye.
bye. See you all later.
Thank you. Bye.
Why do they keep putting the X over there? Why can't they just keep it there and not put it there? I want it over there. Go for there. It's so
Where
annoying.
is it?
Look, it's there. It's on the left-hand side, and usually it's on the right-hand side.
Why
So
have they moved it?
I don't know. Just confused me. But isn't most people right-handed?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe it's doing it for you.
Well, just confused me. I'm
Yeah.
right-handed.
Oh, I know why. Because they said for your piano, try and use your left hand, like brushing your teeth and all different things. That's why it's done it. It's on your side.
Right, use this on.
Kira says bye. Tracy says bye. Clown Copyright says bye. Duo's baby girl is a bit late for the gate. He says, they say, I don't know how you
You
do
can
it.
repeat it.
Hey. Yeah, so there. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.